Hello, my name is Liesel. Today I'm going to show you how to create your own custom bunting for your next event or party with a new frame app in Canva. So if you're ready to learn something new and create some pretty event stationery, come with me. To create our party flags, we're going to go to Create a Design. I'm going to choose A4 landscape. The reason I'm doing this is so that we can easily print this at home or of course at your favorite print shop after we've done. If you're in the US, you can just choose the letter size. Okay, so the first thing we will do is we can go to Elements here on the left and choose Frame. And here you will see all the frames. Now what a frame basically is just a shape that within which you can also put a picture or a color, okay? But let me just show you an example. That's the easiest. So for example, if I wanted to put these leaves into the square shape that I've just pulled over, it will just automatically take the shape, okay? We can just detach that image, delete it. What you can also do with the shape is you can change the color. So if you click here on color, you can put whichever color you want or gradient and so create your design. So let's go to Elements again, search triangle frame, and then Canva will show us all the triangle frames that they have. Now I want to have quite a big flag that will fill up the space so that we make most of our paper. But for example, this size is just too wide at the top. If I duplicate this frame and then let's just turn it around, you can see what I mean. I can't fit it in next to each other. I will have to make it quite a bit smaller so that two flags will be able to fit next to each other. Okay, so this is the reason that I want to change the shape of the flag. We can just check, say for example, this thin one. Let's take this away. So here we can make a thin flag. This is quite a fun shape if you want to have, like, for example, 3 of these flags on one page. Let's just see. Okay, so if I wanted 3 shapes on one page, this could work. Something else to keep in mind is the shape of your flag. You would need to choose a shape that you can cut out easily. So a triangle would be easy. As soon as you've got a rounded edge, it might be a little bit more difficult to get it perfect if you don't have a cutting machine. Let's create our own triangle shape. So we will go down to Apps, choose Frame Maker. If you slide your grid columns here to the left, you will have less points. So if you want to have a more intricate or more precise design, you can slide it over to the right and you will see you will have more choices there. And then also shape. So you can choose your basic shape to begin with. Okay, so something that's similar to the design that you're going to create. So if we choose, for example, this one, you can see that. Okay, let's see all. Okay, we're going to stick to the triangle. And what I want to do is I want my triangle, of course, to be flat at the top. And I want to bring this one into the middle. Now that is the basic shape that's already on Canva, okay? So I want it to be a little bit thinner at the top, remember? Not as wide. So let's see. Okay, that looks good. Let's try that. So we will click this, add to this design. Now I can make it a little bit bigger. Let's duplicate this flag and turn it around to see if it fits. And that is perfect. This is exactly what we want. Now for the fun bit, let's design these flags. Let's do a safari theme party. So I will go to Elements, animal print, and then you will see lots of backgrounds with animal prints as graphics and also as photographs. Now you can use a photograph, for example this one, and pull it straight into your frame. It might just not print as nicely. Let's go to graphics. See, I think this will print a lot better. So we've got the first one done. Let's go for some text. Add a heading. I want to use the name Frank in this case. I want a nice bold font. Let's choose that one. Let's just add an effect, a shadow, and in this case I'm going to make the letter white. Okay, cool. Let's delete this, group this one, duplicate it, and now turn it around, so 180 degrees. The reason I'm doing that is so that we can have the letter in exactly the right place or the same place on the flag before we continue. Okay, so let's ungroup. And now let's go back to elements, to our animal print. Let's add a different background. And now we can maybe just change the color of the letter. Let's have a look. Maybe that one. And of course this now needs to be an R. I want it on the right height. Let's just move it to the middle of the flag. There we go. Now you can duplicate this page and then update and change the design as you need, and also make, of course, as many flags as you require. I've now finished my design. Let's go to the grid view so that you can see it. So I've got my 6 flags. So I can go to Share, Download. I will do this PDF for print and download it to my computer, print it, and cut it out. Then punch little holes in and put it on a string. I hope you found this helpful today. I hope you learned something new. If you've got any questions, please leave me a comment, and thank you so much for staying until the end. See you next time. Bye-bye.